Hey guys, so first and foremost, I owe all of you guys a huge apology. I've been gone for 4 or 5 days now, and it was not planned to be like this. So pretty much what happened was, 4 or 5 days ago, or actually probably 6 days ago, my family, namely my dad, reached out to me and said, "Hey, we're going to Cedar Point, which is an amusement park, that's in Ohio, if you guys didn't know that." And he said, it's been a long time. I hadn't been home since January, so 6 months was the last time I was home. So he said, do you want to come? No pressure, anything. I know you got YouTube and stuff. And I was like, oh, heck yeah, I'm coming. So I was supposed to record like 8 videos in advance. People do it all the time when they got to go to conventions and conferences and stuff like that. Just pre-record. And the day that I was going to pre-record, because I didn't get much notice to begin with before the trip happened, but the day I was supposed to pre-record all my videos, my GPU crashed. And a few people who attended my live stream before the charity stream know that my GPU crashes sporadically. I can't record Subnautica, Yandere Simulator, like a Monstrum. A lot of these games I've only been able to recently record because my GPU started working again. Just so you know, I'm not blowing smoke up your butt cracks. Let's go over to Control Panel, Hardware and Sound, Device Manager, and you see this right here? This is my GPU. This is the integrated Intel one, but this is the GPU that I used to record, and you can see that little caution marker. Windows has stopped the device because it's reported problems. Ever since I got this computer, probably about a couple months into it, the GPU crashed, and I was like, what the freak? This is a brand new computer, and it turned back on, and I was like, okay, that was weird, but I guess it fixed itself. And ever since then, like it's so random when it happens, but it crashes and it really hinders me from recording. So as you guys know, since I do everything from a laptop, I've been saving up to buy my own PC, and I've been getting the parts together. I've already like picked out all the parts that I want: motherboard, processor, GPU, all that good stuff. And I actually got a few pieces thanks to some samurai that helped out during the last Samurai Mail video, because a lot of my money has been getting allocated to a bunch of random stuff that just came out of nowhere, like student loans, which became active as soon as I pretty much stepped away from school for a year. It's been kind of difficult monetarily. I want to get this PC built as soon as possible. It's like my number one thing on my list. And I actually got, get this, you guys see this right here? I already got this freaking awesome case. This is a case for the PC that I'm building. It's really cool because this part is see-through. You're gonna be able to see all of the, awesome mechanics inside or whatever. And I also got this keyboard, but that's pretty much it so far. It's really taking a long time. I still got to get like the three biggest pieces are the processor, the GPU, and the motherboard. And those three things together are like already $1,000. My laptop has been so good to me. It is such a fighter, but a laptop can only do so much. It's really starting to become louder because of all of the freaking heat that needs to be dissipated, and the fans are starting to wear down because I do so much from this thing. So that being said, it would mean so much if you could help out with whatever you could with helping me get the PC. The parts are in the description. You could see like what parts I still have to get. Like, it's really cool. This it's called like PC picker list or something like that, where I can show you pretty much what has been purchased and what I still need to get. And it would mean the world if you could donate to help me get some of these parts, but that's pretty much what's number one on my agenda right now: getting this PC built. And of course, getting back to the roots, getting back to being consistent, and getting back to being CoryxKenshin, because I haven't seen that much of that guy lately. Back before the trip, I spent the better part of the day trying to get my GPU to work by reinstalling the drivers, deleting the drivers, deleting the freaking software for it. Like, I've tried everything. Like, I spent hours and hours and hours trying to get it to work, and I was like, skip it. I just need to record something. So I went in to go play Monstrum, and I was getting like 10 frames, and I was like, what the freak am I supposed to do? And I ran out of time, and I said, there's nothing I could do about it, and I just left, without anything recorded. I really dropped the ball on that one. I really feel like I let you guys down. Even though, freaking I can't control what's going on with my computer, but I can still do other things. And, I feel like I let you guys down. A lot of people are subscribed to me because they have faith in my content and they like me as a person and as a YouTube personality or whatever, this, that, and the other. But I've been letting myself down recently with my consistency. I understand that consistency is pretty much your best ally for like this kind of job. And my consistency lately has been terrible. So I really want to say sorry to you guys for that. So with that said, I really want to take the time to thank all the people who are just being patient and, understanding and just trying to inquire if I was okay and stuff, because on Snapchat and on a couple other things, Skype too, people were like, you all right, man? I haven't seen you, haven't heard from you. And follow my Twitter, because I always take to Twitter when I'm AFK. But on Twitter, I was just saying like I was in Chicago, I was pretty much stranded, because basically what happened was for the Cedar Point trip, I took a bus to Chicago because that's where my family lives. It's a 5-hour bus ride. And then my dad rented a car and we drove to Cedar Point, which was a 4-hour drive. And so what pretty much happened was we had an awesome time, and I didn't take any video or anything because I really wanted it to be a real vacation. All I got to show for it is this shot glass, which is pretty funny because I like to collect shot glasses. You see that says Cedar Point right there, best day ever. Yeah, it was like $6. I like to collect shot glasses even though I don't drink, which is a really weird thing, but yeah, this is pretty much the only thing that I got from the trip. And it's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, in Twitter I was saying like, I'm stranded in Chicago and all this stuff because the Megabus, which is the service that I take to get from Michigan all the way to Chicago, it's like a really fat like 2-deck bus, and pretty much the times weren't cooperating with like my dad's schedule. And the day that I was supposed to leave, my mom had like something going on with her eye. I don't know what the freak was going on. Like the day we came back, because it was a 4-hour drive from Cedar Point back to Chicago, I pretty much crashed that entire day. And so and that was the day I was supposed to go home. So I spent like an extra day, and I was just trying to get back so I could do some videos and stuff. But it was really good to see my family. It was really good mini vacation. And my only regret was that I didn't have stuff ready for when I was supposed to be absent from YouTube. Once again, I wanna apologize. Like you guys know that I have like super passion for YouTube. And it does put my passion in question when I like do these 4-day AFK things. But it is hard. It is hard. I'm not one to like complain about, oh, it's too difficult. There are some really hard spots though that come with being a YouTuber and being self-employed and having to pretty much run your own business, because that's what I call it. I call it, CoryxKenshin is like my business. It's what I do. It's what I wake up to in the morning. I come up in here and I sit in this chair for hours every single day, and I love every single second of it. Um, it, it's the best thing that I've ever done. It's my most favorite job I've ever had, and I've changed more lives than I could have possibly imagined already. And it's only been like 2 months into me doing this full time. I know a lot of people in the comment section were giving me a hard time, like, oh, did Corey say he's doing this full time? More like halftime. Well, I can't even sweat you because my consistency has been saying so. It has been saying that Corey is doing this halftime. I am definitely not going to make any more excuses for myself. If my GPU fails again, if it crashes again, you guys will be getting vlogs every day until it. I'm so serious. Like, this is a gaming channel, but I will straight turn into a vlog channel. So I'm gonna get back to trying to jumpstart this GPU again, like I was before I left, because that's all I was doing before I left. I was trying to, up until the time it was time for me to go, I was freaking on this computer trying to fix it. No matter if I fix it or not, there will be 2 videos up tomorrow. I can still feel like I was screaming so much from the amusement park. My voice hasn't completely healed yet. But lastly, guys, I want to thank you all for your patience and continued support and faith in me. It's pretty it's a pretty good feeling, when people are like asking me if I'm okay and blowing up my Twitter like you alive and where the vids at, because that says to me that you guys care. If nobody cared that I was gone for 4 days, and I wouldn't have gotten anything. But apparently, my friend Stervanos is like, you guys are about to freaking arrange a search party for me. Like, it's pretty freaking crazy. And, I'm gonna do my dang best. I don't cuss, but I feel like if I did say the D word right now, it would be appropriate. I'm gonna do my dang best to be here for you guys, because you guys have been here for me and you guys care about me, and I don't see myself doing anything else besides YouTube. And I know I said all this stuff about, if we don't reach 150,000 by next year, then I was going back to school and stuff, and I still believe that we will. But I'm getting ready to put on a new face. I'm getting ready to get back. Like, I do not plan on leaving my house. Like, after that excursion, I'm done with leaving my house. Like, it was good to see my family. I missed them so much. My mom, my two sisters, my little brother, and my dad, and my cousin was there too. But I'm so glad to be back in my own place. And you really don't appreciate your own spot until you go back home to where to where every room was filled with people, and I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, it feels good to be back, building this PC, getting this two videos out every single day. And I really love you guys, and I really, really apologize for being AFK for so long. Follow my Twitter to stay up to date with what's going on outside of the YouTube space. But yeah, I'm glad to be back, and I want to thank you guys. Well, good now. Are we about to go home? People trying to live their life out here. Finally. Just trying to go home, bro.